What's up, homies? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another Sparking Zero video today. And yes, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, it has not been all sunshine and rainbows since the patch for your boy. Now, these are some matches where I don't do any live commentary. I didn't have my mic on. I wasn't recording or anything like that, other than just raw gameplay. But yeah, I got on over the course of the last time you see me played and pretty much got deranked altogether, down in B1 no less. And here I'm just figuring out what the disconnect is. I know that some of the patch was good. Some of the nerfs, some of the buffs, the way they made some stuff not too spammable anymore, that's great. Key blast spam into unblockable ult is a lot more difficult now because the actual ult is still unblockable, but it's slower now. You know, for Broly's move, for the Spirit Bomb, all that kind of good stuff. The buffs actually buff. Super Saiyan 4 Goku got a buff. That's great. Other characters that actually, you know, just primarily have buffs, they're, you know, they got a booster. It does way more now. I may explore Super Saiyan 4 Goku at some point. I don't know after this video, but yeah, no, my spirit was pretty much broken here, and I will not lie to you guys. I was getting ready to just put the game down altogether, but I do end up pulling out some wins for you guys in this whole video, but yeah, other than that, I honestly believe the lag has gotten kind of worse. I do know, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was in a shittier bracket due to, you know, maybe a few rage quits, but, you know, hey, it happens. I've seen other people do it. To me, it's not that big a damn deal. If you're going to sit here and have any kind of competitive aspect to a game that's not competitive with ranked, you know, being the competitive aspect of the game, you know, hey, fix your lag, which, you know, I think the lag has honestly got a little worse. I'm not the only person that thinks this. People on Reddit and Twitter are honestly saying the same thing, and as well as a bunch of other streamers that I watch here and there. And something else is, yeah, sure, I'll sit here and I have a few of these matches where I'm not dealing with too much BS, honestly, because I'm in the lower ranks of things, and I got 2 other videos regarding Sparking Zero coming out in the next couple days, you know, regarding that. But, you know, hey, like I said, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows for you, boy, but that doesn't mean that things aren't going to be looking up soon. Just hint towards the future. And honestly, what I figured out about rage quitting is there is penalty. You do lose points now, as well as it will, like, throw you down in the, you know, queue, I guess you could say. Like, you won't be getting matches a lot. That's pretty much what it is. Like, if you rage quit out a lot, you're not going to be getting a lot of matches. Figured that out. Stop doing that, honestly. Coming clean. Stop doing it. To just grind out and try to get out of the bracket, because I don't know if, like, it's regarding, you know, how many times you do it or whatever, but I noticed that I had to do a few matches before I was actually able to run into people who had a little bit more decent of netcode. And I mean, that being said, I've got it filtered out to 5 bars. I mean, I get that, like, I'm thrown into a bracket waiting longer, but, like, that shouldn't really excuse that, you know, hey, I can't actually do vanishes and, you know, heavies or key blasts, or even, you know, what my character is supposed to be able to do, like insta spark here or something like that. Like, and that's constant. You'll have to sit here and hit something like multiple times for it to even, to actually activate. And like whenever you're sitting there perceptioning and whatnot, and it just keeps doing that, and you're trying to do an alt, as well as like right there, I don't know if you noticed, but I was completely behind this Vegeta when he, got me into the super, and there, like I don't know, like the timing is different from person to person due to latency and whatnot, and honestly, it's a little trash. I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, the fact that you can sit here and I've fought people in higher ranks. I've actually fought Z rank players and won. I think I fought like 1 or 2 and won. And it's weird what this game will allow certain people to do with certain netcodes, and won't allow you to do it all. Just like, you'll sit there and you'll be fucking getting knocked back into a blast, and you can't sit there and block it, but your opponent can vanish it and block it all day just by holding down the button. It's honestly kind of ooh. I don't get it with this game, and I don't know. That's not to say I'll stop playing it. I'm going to keep playing it. I do have already pre-recorded videos already out that I'm going to be doing the same thing here, talking over them, because I was honestly trying to lock in and just play the game, learn, and do whatever. And I think, honestly, the meta has very much changed. I know that Vegito Blue is honestly a top-tier character right now. As well as, from what I understand, most of the androids, I didn't really get on and play with them myself while I was trying to grind out and figure out the game and gain my rank back. I ran into a few of them. But in all honesty, I'm going to be honest with you guys in regarding that, a little hint, again, towards the next couple videos. In the higher ranks, you don't start seeing a lot, but other than like a few characters. Like, yeah, kudos to people who can go in with like just 3-bar characters and own ass and just do really good. It is what it is, and I honestly, like, I'll give it a try at some point. Like, I want to end up maining somebody and doing something along the lines of more content, but with the selection of RNG, with it choosing to let you like vanish things and counter things. Like, I've had certain matches where I can't counter anybody when they're behind me, and then I've had some matches where I can counter almost perfectly. It's a little crazy. I don't get it. Honestly, I really hope that the next patch that comes out soon will help this along, which honestly, the next patch probably ain't got too far from hidden, because DP Battle right now is unplayable due to a glitch in the last 60 seconds of every match. If your character, if your opponent transforms or switches out with a certain character, that character goes back to automatically full health. I've seen it on Dotto Doyo's channel. And here I'm facing some individual playing Giants. I'll leave it at that. I really dislike Giants, because here you can obviously see the punches and the combos are slow, and it won't let me vanish, man. It won't let me vanish. I don't know whatever it is, but it's weird, and I'll point that out later on in the video with something else that I got into. Just overall, yeah, I think the patch was a step in the right direction. But ultimately, yeah, Bandai needs to really step up their game on their servers and start trying to make the technology better, because it's not good right now. That's like, I saw the Bleach game will go through Bandai servers. It'll probably have a connection issue right off the bat whenever it comes out, honestly. And again, right here, you can see where the game is pausing every now and again. 5-bar connection, filter it out. But yeah, that game will probably have problems. I mean, I really want to play the game. I'm going to play the game. But it being backwards compatible and through Bandai's servers, it's going to have some issues before it gets any better. Now, I mean, Hinokami Chronicles 2 will probably do honestly really good, because after they figured out all the BS with that game, and I mean, yes, it did have BS when it came out. Most anime games do nowadays, as well as just a lot. it honestly, the netcode was not bad. Like, I can get on it right now and have decent matches with somebody who doesn't really have like good connection. Other than that, praying for one Justice 3. We're not gonna get in that. But yeah, no. I obviously take the L there to the Giant, and here I'm just again starting to experience, you know, just more and more overpowered characters. I really wouldn't consider some characters overpowered, like even like Gogeta Blue. Like, I wouldn't really consider him overpowered. I would consider him a high damage character. But I think what the name of the game now is just being able to duck and dodge and throw hands instead of just, you know, spamming them with supers and stuff, seeing as everything costs more, like the dash and whatnot. And you can see there the unblockable, you know, key blast that I didn't even hit him. It just went around him. But I mean, yeah, other than that too, they need to fix the where you get popped and you have to fall all the way to the ground, a hard knockdown or whatever. Yeah, they need to fix that. Like, that doesn't really need to be a thing, honestly. Because your opponent can do, like, if you're you know, playing this game 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be high at the top of the map, you know, fighting and whatnot throughout the match. And, you know, when they, you know, happen to get that on you and pop you and you have to fall all the way down to the bottom of the map, it makes you way too free. That honestly needs to be changed desperately. It doesn't need to be that long. I can understand the duration being a couple seconds, but no. And here I get into a match with my buddies because I'm just trying to, again, figure out what the disconnect is because I got tired of getting my ass kicked in ranked. And, you know, obviously, as you can see here, he's picking Anti-Laza, but combos are slow. I can see what's happening. It's also like I told them, like, I was trying to dodge this the entire time. I mean, like, it's not like I haven't dodged Giants before or got out of their combos, but it just here, it wouldn't let me. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the connection's not always going to be great with, you know, most people. But, yeah, no. I mean, this was a full team of Giants. So this was more or less me trying to put to the test, like, hey, what is the game going to actually let me dodge and let me not? And it just, yeah, there's latency bad. But I don't know, guys. I'm going to keep playing this game. Like I said, I've already got a couple videos already prepared and ready to go out. But, I mean, other than that, you know, they fixed the androids. At least they consume ki when they dash. That's great. You know, ki blast spam is less now. But, yeah, I've noticed the latency and the lag has kind of picked up. But, you know, other than that, guys, I'm going to let you guys get out of here. Thank you so much for your time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'm going to get out of here. You know, thank you again for all your love and support. And I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye.